from the hospital, and a child was walking with his mom and wanted to see the helicopter. And they are so kind. They let the child look around, showed the child their helmet. You don't see that every day, people that are, but they know there's a young child about to come into that helicopter if the child can be stabilized. And it's a very sad thing because the child will be airlifted to Chio. I often got called to do these helicopter runs before they got the specialty team that works with it full time. And each occasion, I was already booked a shift here and I wasn't able to get replaced. But I wanted to so badly be able to do the transfers in the helicopter. I used to do them by ambulance all the time. But there's a little guy who wanted to see everything. I just think that's so nice of them to do that, give them time. I guess they'll be recorded. They'll get a phone call, say when the patient's coming out, so they know they have a little bit of time. And they're very nervous about, you know, every time you're taking somebody on board, you got to keep them stabilized for the flight. And you go home and you still remember each and every patient, each and every heartstring it touched. And it takes truly special people to be frontline workers and to be good, caring frontline workers at that. So I have to go in, just got my IV, ran through, but I'm not feeling too good, so I'm sitting in the parking lot. I'm going to go in, get some ice water before I leave for my face, for the swelling, and then go find some food and go home and rest. But I thought I'd be able to capture the helicopter when it's leaving. It's quite dramatic, so I might stay as long as it's not going on too late before going in to get some ice water, because Murphy's Law, I'll go in to get water and they'll take off in that little period of time that I'm inside. So gonna hang out, watch the Whirlybird take off, say a prayer for the patient and family that will be traveling with them and for them, and that's all we can do. Yeah, used to work up on the 5th floor, then it amalgamated to the 6th floor, and on the other side is the JMP, and the JMP was just built whenever I worked on that level. So spent many years in this hospital working, and it's traumatic when you come in and you hear and see all the sick people still, because my heart still feels for them, and literally I'll think of them for months to years after. So, but I'm happy that my feet are standing on this grass. I'm not inside there any longer right now. I at least have freedom right now. I'm not a little bit of a crooked park job there, sister. Look how she parks. She knows it, but oh well, she's late for work. Gotta get in. But anyway. Alright, so we'll wait to see if the helicopter, maybe I can just go over there and get a closer upper. My tummy's not good. Oh, there was a bird in their wings. Karen motion, it's called. Quite an incredible machine, isn't it? When you look at the structure, I could smell like the oil from here. Imagine what it takes to keep those wings moving and propellers moving, and it lands so smoothly and it takes off so gently. I'll see if they have time to let me come a little closer. I used to be a nurse, and when the helicopters first started, they didn't have the trained crew, and they would ask us from the floor often to have to go, like from pediatrics to go. I know it's a child coming out. I'm here as a patient today, but I appreciate what you do, and I wanted to say fly safe and what you just did for that young man. I was like tearing up. I'm like, oh, that's so nice to see, you know.
Yeah, we'll be launching soon. So.
Yeah. But thank you for what you do.
Welcome.
It's still incredible when I see it come and go. It just, we appreciate everything you do.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah, that's from the bottom of the heart. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. So travel safe and.
Take care of you.
Yeah, thank you. Just an abscess. I'm always glad that I'm on this side of the ground. I don't.
We try to keep people away from that bird. Right?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, and I wanted to come say thank you for what you did, because that little boy will probably remember that the rest of his life. When I used to be on pediatrics up on the 5th floor, and if there was this one child who couldn't sleep at night, and I took him to the window when the helicopter came, and he's in university now, and they still remember that day because it was a big thing for him to have somebody show him, because he was so scared in the room. His mom had to leave, and so the helicopter's a big thing for me.
Oh, it's a big thing for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Every day we get words like that. And
oh, good. Because that makes it worthwhile. Yeah. And so how from here to Chio is like 15 minutes or so?
We're looking at 20.
20.
We're still looking for details.
Yeah.
But straight from here will be Chio, and then when it's very urgent, we ask to go like direct. Sometimes they when you get to the control zone, they ask you to stay away from the airport. But when it's really urgent, we have to go keep people away from us, and we just go direct. We have priority.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your flight, where I used to live, your flight was always over my house, so I always said a prayer when I would hear it go overhead. Yeah. So when you get to Chio, then do you get to go home, or do you have to stay stationed for a shift?
No, we were based out of the airport.
Oh, okay.
And for that call, we had just launched for Renfrew Hospital, and we flew 6-7 minutes out towards Renfrew, and they asked us to reroute that call, and we flew over, but they asked us to meet
Yeah. I've had that too on the highway. I came across a bad accident, and they dispatched the helicopter, but there was nowhere for it to land, so it had to go. Then I had to have a land ambulance come, and
yeah, we did one yesterday. We couldn't put her down somewhere. We had to land in the it's like a electricity station, and they had to use the cutters for the padlocks and stuff like that because they couldn't access to us.
Yeah.
We didn't transport, unfortunately, but it's always a head scratcher for us.
Yeah. Do you like to fly as a hobby at all, or this is it? Work and you don't want to be up in the air? Yeah.
Full time while I'm home.
Oh.
My time off
is precious. Yeah.
Especially I'm gonna do that call, and that's the end of our shift today.
Okay, good.
So I'll do this one, and then that's the last.
Yeah. That's right.
It's Sunday, last day of vacation for a lot of people. So.
Yeah, it's like Rib Fest here. It's packed, jammed of people.
Really?
Yeah.
I used to live just across the street on Clement Court.
Yeah.
For not even a year, but I did enjoy that for us.
And it's busy. I went just for 5 minutes just to walk around yesterday to get out, and I was like, oh gee. Yeah. I don't. I'm retired now because I have lesions in my lungs, so I worked 23 years. But I would much rather be on that side, than to be this side, yeah. But I have 4 children too, so every day you have to just be grateful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the back of your mind,
Yeah. My dad got his pilot license for a Cessna, and I remember the day he took me up for his first solo flight. Scared out of my mind, just a small plane, but I always wanted to get my license for helicopter. I'm 55 and I still think about it just
go for just a pilot day experience. It's always worth it. There's a school in Gatineau, not too far.
And Somerstown Airport is where I live, but I don't think helicopters
No,
come.
they don't have that for what I can remember.
Which I can't imagine why. It's a big facility, like big enough, but...
Well, I used to teach Chinese students there while I was living here. The company contract didn't went through, so the company called me back to Toronto.
Right.
So I went back there and then I started playing for Orange. It was my dream.
Yes, eh? You're gonna make me cry. So are you in Toronto? No, Ottawa.
No, I finally got transferred to Ottawa.
Yeah.
Because it's by seniority, right?
Yeah, you're closer.
And our family is in Quebec and Eastern Township. So for me, when I work here, I'm here for 3 days, 3 nights. I crash in downtown Ottawa, and then once I'm done, I'm back home.
Wow.
So, yeah.
It keeps us going, though, I think. When you're busy like that, I guess it just...
Well, 12-hour shift, you know what it is,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So you don't really think about it.
And I rather 12s. People used to complain, but you get more time off in a month than 8, so
yeah.
I would rather 12s.
I work like 150 days a year. Like,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
when I'm here, like I can't, even though I would be closer to home, I would be able to do the dishes, like laundry and stuff like that. I would just be drained.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I prefer to, I'm done, go to sleep, and
Yeah.
get ready for the next day.
Almost like fire department, really, eh? What they have to do, stay in, sleep. I think they do 72-hour shifts at the station, or...
We don't have a crew house, but we do have like the oven and stuff like that, so we can at least feel like we're at home.
Yeah.
Well, you never know. Today was a quiet day until we hit the witchy hour around like past noon, and it's always like
The time.
Yeah.
Well, nice to talk to you.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Stay safe.
You too for sure. I'm gonna go get water, I think. My tummy's really upset from the IV, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna get sick to my tummy. If I do, I want to be a little bit close to here because I have issues when I get sick. So I'm gonna hang out for just a bit. And I'd like to see the Whirlybird just go up in the sky. So stay posted, guys, but I'll drop it now until I know it's going to start for takeoff. How's that? So come back and stay tuned. But I hope you got to hear her story. I have no idea where the camera was pointing, but I didn't want to be rude, but she was telling me a lot of her story, and I think that's interesting. So anyways, cheers to them. Cheers to them. Yeah, when the helicopter shows up for us, because we're in a small community hospital, we have a children's specialty hospital. It's an hour and 20-minute drive, but for us, the drive is, on the helicopter is 15-20 minutes, so they will airlift patients to the children's hospital or the Heart Institute. So it's either an adult with heart or a child. And right now they're waiting because the patient came in. I don't want to give details, but they have to stabilize the patient before transporting. So the nurses are doing everything they can to revive, and the helicopter stays on call so that if the patient's revived, they can then transport them to the best care at CHEO. And that's where I used to take my children all the time, was CHEO. I'd drive all the way up to Ottawa. Sorry, I don't know what I look like. Because they just got the best care there. Because it's all new interns, new machines, new knowledge, professional care when you go to CHEO, or it'd be like the Toronto Sick Children's Hospital as well. If the bed's not available at CHEO, I've seen the helicopter having to go to Toronto to deliver the patient to that hospital, or sometimes the Montreal hospital will get the patients, the sick children's in Montreal, because sometimes Kingston or Toronto and Ottawa don't have beds. I've seen that happen where we've got the patient on board in a helicopter and there's no beds available at these other outsourced specialty hospitals. And healthcare has a lot to be desired. People in the United States have to pay a lot, and like I don't even know how y'all do it if you get insurance in the States and then like you hear like an appendix ruptured and it costs someone like $45,000, stuff like that. I've had friends travel and have serious accidents and be caught up in the States. One girl broke her back in a car accident, had to be airlifted to hospitals, have back surgery. It took her months to get to Canada. Her family couldn't see her. My eye is... I was having trouble with my eye earlier, my vision. And I'm just kind of hanging out because the whole time I was here, I got here at like, I don't know, 3. Oh, here comes a patient. God bless them. Means they're stabilized. We're going to hear the Whirlybird start its engines soon. Can you imagine? There's a little body on that stretcher. I don't ever wish this for any family, ever. Ever, ever, ever. They start commuting to Ottawa. There is the Ronald McDonald House where families can stay right beside the hospital for really inexpensive, which I don't know if all children's hospitals have or do, but I think that's an incredible experience because the Ronald McDonald House in Ottawa, connected with the CHEO Hospital, will house the whole family, siblings, you know, everybody, make them feel as much at home and as close to the child as possible. So, guys, if you're seeing this, just say a prayer. We're about to see them take off. It's loud. The pilot's doing his walk-around flight inspection. Just a moment ago, they actually had a bird up in the blades up top. Yes, guys, send love for this family. Send prayers. I believe in the power of prayer. I really do. And just say a prayer for this patient because it was a child that is unconscious and I don't know the cause. It could have been a drowning. It could be a car accident. I believe it was a motor vehicle accident. Children are incredible patients. They're resilient. I loved working on OB and pediatrics. It was the highlight of my career because children... I worked at CHEO for a few years through my clinical and stuff. There's the pilot's helmets on. I don't know if he's co-pilot and she's pilot. No, he's pilot. So he's locking up, doing again a security check. And we're about to take off. My hair on my arms are standing up. For the family, I say a prayer. For the child, I send strength. And for the crew, safety and gratitude. There, the lights are starting on the tail. They got the helicopter green light on the tail. They got all the flashing lights under the body going, which is the warning, meaning the blades are about to start turning. Kind of gives a visual warning to anyone who could be deaf or hard of hearing in the area. It's like a visual sight, plus it's a pre-check. There she goes. Ouch. I don't know. I don't know if she's the pilot or if he's the main pilot. I think she is. So really cool to see a female pilot. Whoa, I could feel my truck just moved. I could feel like the wind and the pressure from it. The ambulance crew are waving. The fire truck was by a while ago. They all waved. It's good to see that camaraderie. We're in Cornwall, Ontario. The helicopter is heading now to Ottawa. Say a prayer, guys, for what the crew goes through, the patient and the family. There, it's revving up. Oh, look at my hair. The wind is blowing my hair. It literally moved my truck. There, we got liftoff. Incredible. Incredible. Looks like a big mosquito once it's in the sky. God bless. Not sure why they're heading that way first. They're going to do a big loop, and then they're going to come around the hospital and start to head back up north. They get commands from the airport on which direction to take and where to avoid other, obviously, aircraft. So there she goes. She's heading up north now, and they should be at Chio in about 15 minutes. Look at all the ambulances. Like, guys, look, this is the 4th ambulance, the 3rd paramedic, the 2nd police officer. Fire trucks have been here, which means 911. You've got ambulances from the reservation as well as from our local area coming in. And there we go. God bless. I hope that child survives and recovers 1,000%. And I just wanted to share the helicopter going off, and just say, you know, guys, say a prayer. Say a prayer. Prayers work. And if you're not in the situation where you're here at the hospital, caring for a loved one that may need help, then count your blessings and enjoy every single moment. Do that. Peace.